Big Boss Jock, my 750. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz AM. En el radio soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Radio Rebelde, Day 19 of the protest, Día 19 del protesta, aquí al frente de la oficina del F.B.I, right in California, siguiendo con el mismo show, siéndose humillado. En mi mano un letrero que lea el F.B.I. me hubiera solemnizado dentro de esa oficina que está a mi espalda. Yo estoy pidiendo donaciones. Yo vivo sin pago. Yo soy un esclavo. Años y años viviendo en pobreza, sufriendo de dolor. Mi cuerpo es dañado, golpeado. Yo soy un objeto dañado, dañino para mi salud. Yo no tengo vocabulario, porque soy negado a ir a un médico, hospital, no puedo recibir ayuda médica. No sé las palabras, no es mi vocabulario, es algo que soy negado. Por favor, donen a mi canal. Estoy hablando a vos la sintonía. Estoy tratando de escapar a la esclavitud. Continuing with the protest, I am asking for donations as I do this a day more, protesting out in front of the F.B.I. field office, right in California, holding a sign, being humiliated. The sign reads, F.B.I. sodomized me. Day after day, this is being tolerated by the public. The authorities refuse. They are the criminals. How are they going to investigate? They'd be found guilty. So they play little games. Silly games. They're played by the FBI, other federal agencies. Keeps me a slave. Well, you're going to be there for me one day. Someday. Join the Remo, doing the same old show. Being a slave. Need a radio, GTX 900. Set to transmit at 899.9997. I would be the first STEM receiver to escape the program. Be quite a scandal for Yankee Sam. Bring down this government. Transparency would. I won't take compensation without transparency. No, that's what this lawsuit will be about. So lawyers, that's something to keep in mind. There won't be any hush order. It's the U.S. national security, it's the people's security. They need transparency. Do away with this tyranny. You know what you have those guns for, Reds, rebels? That right was given to us in case we were ever led by tyranny. We'd have the means. Rise up, rise up. Reds, rebels. Rebels. Revolution is the solution. No more being complacent. All the ropes. That's how it goes. And what they did with Sue, who was mom, at 2 years old, I was a junkie. She was injecting various times a day. Every time she injected me. Scabs all over. This was allowed. I was left out, tied to the willow tree. Whip, whip, whip with the reeds. Lived by the river. Came home. I was left. I was supposed to go away with the current. Left for dead. Came back for dinner later. I was hungry. Got tied up to the tree again. Was allowed to be fed. That's right. Out by the tree. The dog bowl. This would be the one that, this is my DNA, the one I call DAD. That him with my half-sister, Tabitha, they're arranging that all white piney. If I want to stay under their roof. Remember how it's their roof. I'm a little upset. I'm a half a step away from the street. Been here for years. And at everyone's mercy. Please, oh please. It's been quite humiliating. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm missing a radio, GTX 900. I purchased one off the auction. They sent me an 800 instead of a 900. They take my money. Yankee Sam does. Plays games. Don't contact me. Get the radio yourself and approach me when I'm doing the protest. That way you'll get a radio that functions. If you contact me first, try to get the radio, Yankee Sam will make sure that it's a one that doesn't function properly. Programmed to not transmit on my frequency, just show that it is. They've sabotaged me over and over all my life. Everything I try. Monitored at all times. Everything I say, everything I see, anywhere I go. And they're agents with disguises on. Same agents getting me again and again and again. Different noses, cheeks, teeth, riser shoes, flats, girdles, jackets, bags. Clandestine services. I know quite a bit about Yankee Sam's intelligence agencies. Oh, I think the information would be valuable, but it isn't, because I know how it functions the role. The MK Ultra program runs, controls everything, has a stranglehold on everyone. The top of the MK Ultra pyramid, that remains the same. They're always there. And that's bloodline of the originals, Hitler and the Third Reich. Their bloodlines remain at the top of the pyramid. The techniques that were learned in the concentration camps, World War II, that's what was used to break my psyche. Others like me, the MK Ultra program. And that's what's running the whole Yankee government, the whole world for that matter. Because who's in control? And don't think this is about being patriotic nationalism, Yankee American. They're going to tank your place by design. Have a fight over 2 words, black, white. There's a whole lot more than those 2 words and people. There is more than color and non-color. Ignorance. Programmed are the people. I'm asking for donations, trying to escape out of slavery, being held under U.S. national security. Day 19 of the protest, out here in front of the F.B.I. field office. Any donation would be accepted with a whole lot of gratitude. I'm hoping what happened on my part. They have a power of attorney. They can clean out the bank account when you deposit the money. And realize if you donate to me, I will mention in the upload. So I'm saying, if you don't hear them in the uploads because I didn't get donations, I didn't receive it, there's a good chance you can donate. I'll get it taken away. Not even know it was ever there. On my screen, it'll never show the donation. On yours, it'll show as made. Along the way, the Hawkins sisters, with their power of attorney, they'll take it from me. Everything. Over and over again, I got money. I got $180,000 when Dorothy died. I got $50,000 when Grover died. Not $1. And that's small change compared to what they deal with and what they took from me. Millions and millions. And who runs the family is George Sr. Bush. He's the head of the crime families through the MK Ultra program. And he isn't the top. As far as the public sees, as far as with the crime families, but behind him there's ones that pull his string. And he sings. Puppet he is. Prescott, when he made that merger with Adolf, he didn't realize, Prescott, that he would never be able to be at the top. Forever he'd be a subordinate. He'd be under. Never at the top of the pyramid. And that's where is the Bush family. Puppets out in front in the public. Who runs, controls the pyramid, for that matter the world, through the MK Ultra program, is those original bloodlines of the Nazis back in World War II, the victors. One of them being my DNA. And this was all by design. Which one? Himmler. His grandson. Yeah. I believe that's how it is. He was born in the 30s. I met him. So that's you at the bar. That's odd. Right before my rendition flight. I knew him as Hans Hildeman. That's not his name. He's Boise High School, class of 61. He sees his false identity in Argentina. Paula Sue, my mom, grew up in Cuba in the 50s at the Riviera Hotel. Her father, Earl Hawkins, was the owner-manager with a secret partner named Meyer Lansky. My mom grew up in that hotel, her youth in the 50s, 51 I think till 59. When it was completed, Grandpa did the contracting, had the hotel built. Mom, she was 4, being used as a courier. The Bank of Lloyd's money. They brought back money from Germany and said that the Bank of Lloyd, they mixed it with the Bank of Lloyd's money and said that it worked its way to Germany. So they didn't take the Bank of Lloyd's money to Germany, they brought German money. and it wasn't German money, it was U.S. money, currency, back to the United States. By the end, and she was used as the she's Curly Sue, the original. Curly hair, boopers, that was her nickname. I don't know if it wasn't 51 when that cartoon come about. Meyer, he felt the need to put a lot of money inside of my mom's uterus at 4 years old. And that's when serious sexual abuse started. She is no longer a virgin. Take over the crime families. That's why I'm being held a slave under U.S. national security. My family has taken over. That's why you don't care, no. I'm not going about that. There was a bicycle rider on the sidewalk. I don't mind, they can go right by. Still, out here with my sign, doing it again. Being humiliated out in front of the FBI with a sign that reads, "I was sodomized by Fed agents," one of them being the director of the FBI, James Comey. It says right here, Comey participated. 19 days of this out in front of the FBI field office right in California. Big Boss Chalk signing off momentarily. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Radio Rebelde. Yo. Casi firmando fuera. Me gustaría dar un gracias a nuestro Señor, Él es quien me ayuda a hacer la rima. Nosotros, yo soy afortunado que yo tengo el privilegio de conectar, hacer rima de esa calidad, conectando avec nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor, que se encuentra en todos nosotros. Depende de cada uno abrir la conexión. Big Boss Jock signing off. Sign back on momentarily. Day 19 of the protest. Radio Rebelde. Firmando fuera. Gracias a nuestro Dios. Allah, Father in heaven.